Hello, my amazing artists. Today we are going to be creating a jungle scene inspired by the amazing artwork of artist Henri Rousseau. To get started, you are going to need a pencil. You will be needing a blank piece of paper, and I'm going to be coloring with markers today, but remember you can use whatever materials you have available to you. So let's get started. First things first, we are going to start with the character in our jungle scene. I will be showing you how to draw a tiger. To draw our tiger, I'm going to start with my pencil and I'm going to do a big, kind of an oval shape, somewhat towards the top of my paper. I recommend that you draw light until you get it right for your oval shape. Towards the bottom in the middle of that oval shape, I'm going to draw a triangle for my tiger's nose. Then I'm going to put a circle on either side of his awesome nose for his cheeks. If I make a mark I'm not super excited about, I can erase and fix it. And you can do the same as well when you make the awesome choice to start with pencil. Below his two cheeks, I'm going to draw a big letter U for his chinny chin chin. Then I can come in and I can use my pencil's eraser and I can erase the part of my oval that I overlapped to make his snout area. Now I'm going to do two almost completely vertical diagonal lines that go back to show the top of his nose, the top of his muzzle or snout. On either side of that, my tiger needs some eyeballs. I'm going to be using a rainbow line and an upside down rainbow line to create kind of a football shape. I'm going to repeat that step again on the other side of his nose, so a rainbow line and an upside down rainbow line. On the inside of each of these, I'm going to do an oval for the pupils of my tiger. Now my tiger is starting to come to life. My tiger needs some ears. I'm going to be using a rainbow line for each of my tiger's ears. And I'm really curving this rainbow line over so it's almost an oval. Inside of each of its ears, they have some fur that's kind of sticking up. So I'm going to use a zigzag line. It's going to kind of look like a crown because it's going to have 3 points. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3. Now my tiger needs some stripes on its face. I'm going to use some letter V's. I'm going to do a big one in the middle up at the top here, and then a smaller one on each side. I'm going to do a big one in the middle on each side of its face, and then a smaller one on each side. Now he's really starting to look like a tiger. On the inside of its cheeks, I might do some little circles to show where its whiskers are. I can go over those later with my marker to really make them stand out. All right, my tiger needs a body. To start my tiger's body, I'm going to use 2 curved lines on either side of its mouth area. I'm going to do 1 and 2. Then I'm going to do an upside down letter U right below its chinny chin chin, kind of like a rainbow line, to show where its belly is. On its belly, I'm going to use some little up letter W's to show its furry texture so I know that this tiger is fuzzy. Then I can add in some more of those letter V's on each side to show the stripes of my tiger. I think I'm going to do 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm kind of curving these letter V's that I'm putting on their sides so that they look like they're wrapping around the tiger. Now my tiger needs a tail. I'm going to do a wavy line. I'm going to start my wavy line in the middle of this stripe on this side. Whoop. Then I'm going to curve it around with a rainbow line. And I'm going to copy the wavy line that I did before to show the thickness of my tiger's tail. This tiger needs some stripes on its tail, so I'm going to do some curved lines to show its stripes. Did you know that tigers have their stripes so that they can camouflage and sneak up on their food? That's pretty cool. Alrighty, now my tiger needs a jungle to be in. I'm going to start my jungle at the bottom of my page with some really big leaves. I'm going to use a kind of curving diagonal line. Whoop, that's going to be one of my leaves. Isn't that huge? Then I'm going to do a letter V that comes all the way down to the bottom of my paper. And I'll repeat that one more time. And then I'll finish with a curving diagonal line. Those are going to be the leaves that my tiger is hiding behind. I think I'm going to add in some bushes that are behind my tiger. I'm going to do that with a bumpy line. When I hit my tiger, I stop drawing my line, I pick up my pencil, and I keep drawing again on the other side. Maybe these bushes are a little bit lower. Maybe there's another layer of bushes here. All right, so now I've got some bushes. Now maybe I add in a tree. I'm gonna do that with two kind of curved lines that are gonna come up to the edge of my paper. So 1 and 2. It sort of looks like a letter Y. I'm gonna add in some letter V's to show where the branches are on that tree. You can make them however you would like them to be. Then I'm going to use another bumpy line to finish up where the foliage, the leaves are on this tree. I might make some kind of cloud shapes to show where maybe there's some sky peeking out from in between the leaves. Alrighty. Now my tiger is ready for color. I'm going to fast forward this part. Make sure that you're taking your time and doing your best.
When you're all done coloring your awesome work of art today, please make sure that you're posting a nice picture to Seesaw and cleaning up your workspace. I can't wait to see what you create.